y'all doing today? What they talking about? What it do, ladies and gentlemen? I watched the video, and the video was Jess, and she was just talking about how people on the internet need to make up their mind whether they're being serious or they're just showing the highlights. And the video in particular she was talking about was this woman who was on vacation on a trip, and she gave us an intimate moment where she was crying, and she simply was saying she was alone, and people were giving her such a hard time for that. Now, it gave me an idea because obviously if you follow me, I give you a lot of hunting videos where we absolutely kill nothing. We go out, we set our traps, run our call, we bait, and we may have something on the camera and we don't see it. So we post the failures as well as the successes. But it got me to thinking, do we know what we really want? Obviously, as you get older, I'll be 40 years old this year, as you go through the healing process. And I want to state this. I am very happy right now with the weight loss process. I'm trying to get my chest back, get the stomach back flat. Post-pandemic, I just got lazy after I was informed that my services were no longer needed as far as being married. Everybody heals different, so it took me a moment to kind of heal, and I kind of stopped working out, kind of stopped putting the effort in, even though we were still walking exercise. But now I have a plan, I have a purpose, and so I'm not really posting a lot about it right now, but I'm close, and when I get to 280, I will post a video, because that means I've dropped considerably from 320, which is the heaviest I've ever weighed, and I'm getting back down. So the journey's going good. I normally work out when I get off work, which would be early in the morning, and I try to do some things early in the morning before work, whether that be walking, jogging, a little bit more cardio, but I will talk about that. But I want to talk about, as we mature, what are some of the things you're looking for? And I'm going to be quite frank with you. I know what I want. I know the expectations. I know the standards. I know what I'm looking for. As we go through this process and we're healing, and again, I got counseling coming up. I'm very excited to get back in that. All this is post-pandemic. Before the pandemic, I did relationship counseling. I did some individual counseling, and that was fun. But certain things you need to know and you need to understand. I'm back. Sorry, I lost y'all for a minute. I had a little technical difficulty. Some of the things you need to understand are, like, if you're healing and you're doing all this work for yourself, what are the things you're looking for in your partner? Because I think we don't identify what we want, and we go into a situation with the wrong expectations, or we're not being more forthcoming. So we're not telling a person what we want. If you're a person that likes to talk to multiple partners, you need to say that. If you're a person that wants to be exclusive, you need to say that. At this stage in my life, I make it quite clear I'm looking to marry the person that's for me. So I have to find her. I would like to be married. If the opportunity presents itself to have another child, I would like that. Obviously, I know I come with two. Most likely, I'm going to meet somebody, they're going to have a child or two, and maybe we can have another one. If not, that's fine. But at least I make that known. So not just the work, not just the healing, but what are you looking for? Like, what is driving us to be better? What do you desire? If you're looking to catch catfish, do you fish in a bass pond? Like, if you want, what are you doing? So I follow some of the most beautiful women in the world. If you message me and I message you back or entertain you, then that means I find you irresistible and you are very attractive. I'm just not going to lie to you. Like, looks are not everything. I'm not superficial in that manner, but I do want to date somebody that's attractive. I do want to find somebody that I'm attracted to. And I hope that they're attracted to me. So I'm working on myself to be more attractive. So I just want to know, what are you guys looking at? What are you guys thinking about? Because your mindset probably has shifted from when you were younger. At this point in your life, what do you want? Do you desire do you desire to live with somebody? Do you desire to go to their place? They come to your place. Do you want a relationship where this person works out of town? Because everybody's not a truck driver, but some jobs will keep people on the road. You know, some jobs people have to travel for business. Some jobs require people to work in different states. So do you know what you're looking for? Can you really sit down? Like I say, at this stage of my life, I know what I want. And I'll get into a lot more than that in another video, exactly the type of woman I'm looking for. But I know what I want. I know the things that I desire. But when I think about this video that Jess was talking about, when I look at it, it makes it very clear to me that even though people are successful, some people still seek companionship. They still seek relationships. So even though the world's telling us that men aren't women, and especially African-American men are at African-American women, it's hope out there. Like I say, I follow several women, and they all give great knowledge, great detail. As the things that they're looking for, the type of culturing, the type of seasoning, the type of man they want. Like I say, I'm always going to be Foam Positives and Jordans, but I am going to give you some more of that grown man. Like I say, I got a lot of things in the works coming up. I'm just going to do my own modeling. I ain't got to go no modeling agency. Trust me, social media, I'm going to do my own modeling. But I'm finna, yeah, we finna get that Keith Sweat Dress to Impress going on. So we definitely finna get from head to toe, starts down, Stacey Adams. We finna pull the gaiters out. We finna pull the slippers out. Finna pull the slides out and dress to impress. So at this point now, I know the things we need to do. But all joking aside, do you think about yourself and what do you want? Like, as you're going through the process of coming on the other side of a relationship, what are you looking for? What are the things you're going to tolerate, you're not going to tolerate? Everybody talks about red flags, but 97% of us are not perfect. We are going to come with baggage, and we are going to come with some red flags. If you've never been married, that could be considered a red flag. If you have children outside of marriage, that can be a red flag. If you work a lot, some people view that as a red flag. If you don't talk to your family, you talk to your family too much. Everybody has issues. The question is, can you find somebody that can meet you halfway, that you can build with? And so the challenge for us in 2024 is to get to know ourselves. Get to the emotional maturity level where we know ourselves, we know what we want, we know what we will accept, we know what we will tolerate. And once you do that, then you know what you're looking for. You know, I saw a video of Dana. She was talking about she is spoiled. She's a daddy's girl. And everything she was saying is true, because both of my kids are spoiled. And I'm probably harder on them than anybody. I am very tough on them. When I tell them no, no means no. But I also spoil my kids, and I definitely spoil my daughter. Like, you're not going to come to my daughter and you're going to be about some bullshit, because she's going to be like, my daddy did way better than this. Now, at the same token, the biggest fear I see now in the dating world is people shaming folks, especially for first dates. I will say this. My best 2 first dates in my life were the McDonald's in Hueytown and the Red Lobster in Vestavia. And each of those 2 times should have ended in marriage, but it was my fault. So God blessed me with somebody and I failed. Then he turned around and blessed me again and I failed again. So he gave me everything I wanted, and it was me. It wasn't them. I'm going to take accountability for that. So there won't be a third time. Like this time when he sent me this person, wherever she is, whoever she is, she may already be around. I just don't know it. I hope it's a certain person. I pray for that person. I'm not telling anybody to discourage anybody, but I'm just saying I pray, and when I get this person, I'm going to never let them go. But I'm working on myself, and I know what I want in me, and I know what I need to do to be better. And I think for us, we have to find out, what are we looking for? Because once you realize what you want it makes it a lot easier. Because as you heal, as you go through the process, as you take the steps, as you fall back, you're not going out as much. You're spending more time with your family. You're reading more. You look at TV very seldom, or some days you may binge watch. You're working out. You're focusing on your job, focusing on your career, focusing on your goals. The bullshit will fade away. The people that play, because you'll get around folks and you know they're not serious. You know they're not going nowhere in their life. You know they don't want nothing. You won't want to be around them. You know, you want to be around people as you start to heal, as you start to mentally and physically mature, and you start to rise up. You're going to want to be around people that are going the same way you going. You want to be around people that bring you joy. You want to be around people that have value. And so as you go through these steps, please figure out what you want. Learn your love language and work on and understand the other ones, and understand when you see somebody, you can decipher what their love language is, and that'll give you a big head start. So I encourage people to, let's work on ourselves, figure out what we want, what we're looking for. And don't just figure out for today. Look at 5 or 10 years, and that may be helpful. So the challenge is for us to be better, do better. If you see something, say something. Take it one day at a time, and just know tomorrow is going to be better than today. And the Mickey Andrews, 2% better each day, work on that, and everybody can make this world a better place. And I will talk to y'all later. Thank you.